we now know the women's doubles final for tomorrow. It's the Olympic champions Matsutomo and Takahashi up against the former world junior champions, the two 19-year-olds Chen Qingcheng and Jia Yifan, making their debut here at the Super Series finals, having won their first Super Series title earlier in the year in Paris at the French Open. So next up is mixed doubles, and we've got the defending champions Chris and Gabby Adcock up against the All England champions Praveen Jordan and Debby Susanto. And then after that we'll have women's singles and new world #1 Tai Tzu Ying up against the player who's won all of her matches so far here in Dubai, Sun Yu. So they're the players waiting in the wings to be called onto court. Chris and Gabby Adcock, the married couple, against the All England champions.
This is the Dubai World Super Series Finals Mixed Doubles Semi-Final. Let's give it up for the players. First up, the #6 seeds from Indonesia, Praveen Jordan and Debby Susanto.
Praveen Jordan and Debby Susanto. All England champions, one of 3 pairs in the mixed doubles this year to win a maiden Super Series title.
And let's hear it for their opponents, the #7 seeds from England, Chris and Gabby Adcock.
The defending champions, winners here 12 months ago, Chris and Gabby Adcock of England. Contesting their 3rd consecutive Super Series finals semi-final here in Dubai. Last year, when they won the title, they became the only winners a year ago to win a title at the Super Series titles who hadn't won a title during the year. Super Series title, that is. Yep, well, the Indonesians have chosen serve. Well, there seemed to be some discussion as to which end they would start, the English combination. I would have thought it was something that you'd discussed before you went on to court. But Gabby Adcock, 26 years of age, born in Leeds. They are the current world #8s. They have been as high as 54 weeks in total as world #5s. They finished the year at #7 on the Super Series standings, having competed in all 12 tournaments. Chris Adcock, the left-hander, born in Leicester. And they are, of course, now the only defending champions left at semi-final stage, because the only other pair that contested the Super Series finals was the women's doubles pair of Luo Yu and Luo Ying. Well, Chris and Gabby Adcock started with a win against Kazuno and Kurihara in the group stage. They then lost to Cheng Shiwei and Chen Qingcheng, who we've just seen in the women's doubles And then yesterday in a straight playoff against the #2 seeds to qualify for the semi-final stage, they beat Lu Kai and Wang Yaxiong in 2 straight games. Very, very close opening game. In fact, they came from behind to win that. Praveen Jordan is 23 years of age. He was born in Bontang. We've got 22 there, but I believe was born on the 26th of April, 1993. From Bontang in East Kalimantan, they have been as high as 2. They had one precious week at the end of October, earlier this year, as world #2s.
Ready to play.
They finished the Super Series year as #6, Debby Susanto from Palembang in South Sumatra. And their first match against the Olympic champions, their fellow Indonesians. They won that in double quick time. And then against last year's beaten finalists and the world #1s, Go Sung Hyung and Kim Ha Na. That was only a fraction longer, 27 minutes. And then yesterday against the 3-time former champions, the #3 seeds, Jochen Fischer-Nielsen and Christina Pedersen. That was only just over the half-an-hour mark. So Jordan and Susanto quite clearly in very, very good form. But the Indonesian fans will be a little concerned about that because they've played 4 times previously and all 4 occasions have been won by the English pair. The last time was here last year, at this stage last year. It was in the semi-finals of the Super Series finals a year ago. 45 minutes for that victory, 21-17, 22-20 a year ago. Hu Long Hu from China are umpire for this, and Trish Gubb from New Zealand, our service judge.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Gabrielle, Adcock, and Chris Adcock, England. And on my left, Praveen Jordan, Debby Susanto, Indonesia. Debby Susanto serve to Gabrielle Adcock. Level play.
So the defending champions nearest to us, the left and right-handed combination. And Steve, when I looked at the head-to-heads yesterday evening between these 2 pairs, and I saw that all 4 previous matches between them had been won by the English pair, I was quite surprised about that. But then I looked at the last meeting, and I think over the last 12 months, Praveen Jordan and Debby Susanto have made huge steps forward. I think they're possibly a better pair now than they were 12 months ago. I think their All-England title suggests that that's a correct assumption. But there must be something in the style of play, do you think, between these 2 pairs as to why the English combination have had so much success?
Yeah, I think that they've got great touch, Chris and Gabby Adcock, and great tactical awareness. So they take away the strength of the Indonesian pair, or at least have been able to do it. It's going to be interesting to see the matchup on the net with between Gabby Adcock and Debby Susanto. And how the Indonesians will cope with the attack from Chris Adcock.
Well, service over. 1-2.
There's no doubt in my mind that the Indonesians, when on the attack, are a very, very dangerous pair, and it could be difficult for the English to cope with that.
Yeah.
The question is, how much will they be able to attack? Well, we know at least one point where they'll be able to attack. That's when Gabby Adcock is serving. But apart from that...
Oh, that's, great
that's interesting.
Great flick serve from
yes.
Chris Adcock.
And a very good idea, in my opinion, because you have to invest a little bit. Otherwise, Praveen Jordan, he's coming closer and closer to the short services and putting you under more and more pressure.
was good attacking play from Debby Susanto. Good smash.
Powerful
Straight
smash
down the
there.
line.
3-2.
Service error.
Service over. 3-4.
Excellent action at the net by Gabby Adcock there.
Peter Jeffrey and Graham Hurrell, the two English coaches. Peter Jeffrey with the beard. No, she's flicked the last two serves, and it seems that the Indonesians were surprised by both of them.
Yeah. I remember watching Peter Jeffrey's profile on the English badminton homepage, and there's a question that says surprising facts about me, and his answer is, I can grow a really thick beard.
Oh, there's the defensive play. We were talking about that yesterday with Praveen Jordan, how he generates this power with so little backswing of the racket on these drives. It is absolutely amazing how he does that.
Service over. 5-6.
Yeah, nothing you can do about that as an opponent. There's a clever smash as well.
A little bit higher than we normally see.
7-5. Play.
Yeah, she was right to try and go for it, I think. She'd move forward. Perhaps rather than going for the kill, she'd just been trying to guide it into the mid-court area.
But Chris is standing in the service square where Gabrielle was. Look at his right foot. It's in the square.
Yeah.
And here we can see Praveen Jordan. He's serving directly towards the T spot. Makes it very difficult to for Chris Adcock to return to the left side of the court. From our perspective, to the forehand side of the Indonesians.
Seven, 9.
I'm impressed by the actions in the rallies by Gabby Adcock, because most players, when they're struggling on their services, they eventually get to struggle on their game as well.
Service over.
But I thought recently that her movement off the shuttle is very much more pronounced than it used to be.
Yeah.
Lots of work and lots of readjusting her positioning.
Yeah. I agree to some extent. Sometimes I feel that she's moving too much. Where you say, where are you actually standing? What are you covering? But it's good to have an active net player.
4-point advantage. Praveen and Debby Susanto. Into Marosa.
It's an easy in the rally for us. Flick a bit higher so we can get set again in that difference. Yeah? All the things we're doing is on the plan, we just haven't quite executed yet. So I think it's okay. First 3 rallies you were right on and you got initiative every time. Simple game. Block in front again.
Plenty of Indonesian support.
11.
Yeah, they do love their badminton in Indonesia. The Indonesian fans all over the world are very, very vocal.
Yeah, they don't need a lot of them to sound like
No.
the hall is totally full. She missed that one, Debby Susanto.
11.
Oh, he hesitated on the return of serve and asks his partner, would that have landed short?
Well played.
11.
That was in the coaching by Pete Jeffrey. Said block it in front of them, and also reaffirming the English pair that everything they've done is in the plan. So that's what they've been preparing. They haven't just been successful in the first part of the first game, or at least they were 4 points down, but they shouldn't be too worried, in his opinion. She's improved a lot also, as you said, Jill, Debby Susanto. Must have gotten a lot of confidence from that All England victory.
Yeah. That was a pity from an English perspective, because the Indonesians were in a bit of a muddle there. They were supposed to be going for that. They both went for it. So the 4-point advantage is restored. That's a good serve.
Service over. 11-14.
Hit the top of the net and fell back their side.
Play.
And Jordan is still standing on the service line. I simply don't get it.
No, nor do I.
In my opinion, it's bad tactical advice.
Oh,
That's brilliant. Yes.
We saw it at the All England when the Adcocks were playing Joachim Fischer, Christina Pedersen. The Danes, they moved back 50 centimeters or so, and Gabby Adcock didn't score 1 point in her own serve in the first game.
No, I remember that. And she hasn't even attempted a low serve yet so far this match. So you should know, in all probability, she's going to flick serve. Why not look for it?
Yeah, and it's always
this,
I mean,
13-15.
make your opponents win using their non-preferred shots. I mean, make them win the hardest way. If she is confident flicking, then I cover the flick serve and make her serve a low serve and see, okay, if you can do that and you win, that's deserved.
It's a good rally.
Yeah. Well played,
Short.
well played.
Yeah.
Excellent.
14-15.
Came off the frame of the racket. That backhand from Jordan. Yeah, they're pleased with that. English coaching bench. Just 1 point the deficit now. Oh, brilliant, brilliant.
15 all.
Swayed the body one way, hit the shuttle the other. Inspirational shot, look at that.
Wide. Oh, that's wide as well. Must be afraid of the drift. Chris Adcock.
Yeah.
Well played.
Coming back in.
16-15.
Well, on a run of 4 straight points, they go into the lead, the defending champions.
And we can see the frustration with Praveen Jordan. He's standing out close to his coach, Vita Marissa, right now, asking for advice.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Play.
That's a good return.
That is over 16 all. Play.
Oh, he's moving quickly, isn't he?
That is over
Chris
17.
Adcock.
A very good service return, in my opinion. Forced the lift from Praveen Jordan.
that was going wide.
Over 70. Oh.
Yeah, I very much suspect that the English pair could have left that one down the right side of the court as we look down.
Play.
17 all.
It's over 18-17.
That shot there, that has enough power to put a little bit of pressure on Praveen Jordan, but it still falls below the top of the tape, so he can't push on it. Very well executed by Chris Adcock.
Yeah, it's a good serve
19-17.
Oh, challenge.
Adcock challenger for E.
Well, where did he think it was out? Sideline or backline?
I'm not sure.
Definitely caught the sideline.
Challenger unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. So it's over 18-19.
Oh, this is crucial, obviously.
Play.
Oh, just a lucky net cord.
19-all.
Well, the English pair have had 2 net cords earlier on. I suppose in a match they even themselves out, but it is fairly desperately disappointing if you're on the receiving end at 19-all.
Yeah. They've changed the momentum after the interval, but they need to win the game to sort of capitalize on it. Otherwise, it's all gone for the Adcocks.
Yes.
Great tactical awareness from Chris Adcock,
Game point.
putting in a punch clear there.
This
That
one.
one,
Yeah.
fantastic. That's the key stroke.
So, game point opportunity for the defending champions. It's extraordinary. Seemed deceived by the flick serve once more, but well played by Chris and Gabby Adcock. 21-19, the opening game to last year's champions. 21 minutes. Away from the second consecutive final of the Superseries finals.
It's getting up the court and denying him that thinking time. When he's got the shot at his pace, he's good. Yeah, we're hustling, or getting soft in front of him. He's made quite a few mistakes down here as well. But that's very much us being on. Yeah, the speed in your legs is fantastic. Really high build, clean you off. You've done some really good cutouts at the end. Good position. Off the block in, and then we get the kick in there.
all the news as it happens from the Super Series finals. Hashtag Badminton Dubai, that's where you need to go. Keep up to date with everything that's happening.
Second game. Level. Play.
Flick serve is wide of the centre line.
It's over. 1 love.
It goes down as a service error.
Look how quickly Gabby Adcock moved towards the forehand side. That's clearly a read from video preparation.
Oh, that's superb from Debby Susanto.
It's over. 2-1.
Great shot.
It's good disguise, isn't it?
It's such a great touch with those. I remember also from the All England where he was sort of mixing it up with his smashes, these soft touch shots. Oh, that was difficult to say. Soft touch shots. Missed it again.
We know what you mean,
Yeah,
Steen.
thanks.
A very powerful athlete. Strong legs.
I'm wondering whether it has any significance that Vita Marisa is not the regular coach of this pair here in terms of dealing with the flick serves of Gabby Adcock. Maybe she's not aware that she has this low service jinx.
Service over. 2-4.
And yeah, Jordan and Susanto, they haven't played them since last year here in Dubai.
Yeah.
Service over. 5-2.
His second service error. That's a great serve.
6-2.
Look at that. It's skimmed over the net. And it's allowed to do that. It's not like tennis, where if it touches the net and still lands in, you play a let. Perfectly permissible in badminton.
Service over. 3-6.
Oh, it's gone long. He's late onto that flick serve. What is he expecting?
7-3.
That's a good question.
Yeah, good cool line judge.
Maybe we can get some journalists afterwards to ask him at the press conference and say, well, what are your read on, what do you take on the English services? She's beginning to take control of the net, in my opinion, Debby Susanto. So if Praveen Jordan can mix his shots from the mid-court, back-court up with some soft touch shots, there it was again, then they have a good chance.
Yeah. Finished completely this time, that.
4-8.
Yeah, it was a softer smash, the second one from Debby Susanto, and that was very clever indeed. This one.
Play. It's over 5-9.
Yeah, she's been serving well. That's her first service error of the match, Susanto. Oh, she's missed it. Well, she challenges, but I think that was wide.
Yeah.
I think the line judge got that absolutely right.
That was an emotional challenge, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Challenger unsuccessful. One challenger remaining. 6-9. Play.
Quick serve is wide.
Service over 10-6.
But it's interesting that Jordan takes a little step with his left foot forward every time Gabby Adcock is serving, and that shows that he's got most of his body weight on his right foot. Have to move the left in order to go backwards.
Service over 7.
It's important for Chris Adcock to win that challenge there. It's a very, very steep smash, just like Joachim Fischer-Nielsen.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how hard it actually is. I think it's pretty hard, but what makes it so difficult to return is that it's steep.
Brilliant.
Oh, that's great.
That is fantastic play from Praveen Jordan.
11-7 interval.
Well, they had an 11-7 lead in the opening game, the Indonesians, and couldn't convert. Extremely difficult to hear what was being said there because the fans are really getting involved, which is wonderful. Lovely to have the atmosphere, but we're not able to pick up as clearly on what the coaches are saying.
I could only hear one word, and that was speed. And of course, that must be in the discussion because for the English pair, it's important to be speedy on the feet, but take the pace out of the rallies. That's a good rally.
Yeah.
Service over, 8-11.
Yeah, you talked right at the beginning of this match scene about the English pair's ability to play those little guided shots, take the pace off.
Okay, thank you. Play.
And just as yesterday, the tape has started to come off the arm of Praveen Jordan.
Yeah, I'd find that a bit annoying, actually, with that flapping about. It's gone long.
9-11.
And they've started out well again after the mid-game interval. Chris and Gabby Adcock.
Play.
Now she's moved back.
That's a tremendous shot.
10-11.
This was the first time we saw Debby Susanto move a bit back when she was receiving the service of Gabby Adcock. Nevertheless, the point to the English.
Service over, 12-10.
That looked like a nervous service as well, even though it was a flick. Very, very short, and as I remember, she flicked wide the last time she, or the previous time she flicked to Praveen Jordan.
Service over, 11-12.
Serve out wide, and if you're going to do that, then you've got to push through the shuttle more, and of course the highest points is a further distance from where you're serving. You've got to serve it a little bit higher.
Service over, 13-11.
Really intriguing battle, Steen, isn't it? You know, the battle at the front of the court, the control of the mid-court areas. I was just about to say, what a good serve. It was an even better return.
Fantastic return.
She's stepped back a fraction. It's going long.
Yeah.
That is over 16-12. Late.
Oh, brilliant.
17.
What a drop shot.
12.
Leaps in the air and then checks the shot at the last moment. And look, Gabby Adcock didn't even move. Such disguise.
Service forecourt.
Struck above the waist, says the service judge.
Service over 13-17.
Yeah.
Yeah, you agree?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Also borderline, pointing in a downwards direction, in my opinion, but struck above the waist, I agree with.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity.
18-13. Service over 14-18.
Yeah, look where she pushes this. It's just enough pace on it that Debby Susanto can't intercept it, but there's no pace on the shuttle for Praveen Jordan to feed off.
No, it drops below the top of the net when it reaches him, so he can't continue.
Service over 19-14.
2 points away from taking this second game and levelling this semi-final at 1 game apiece. It's gone long.
Service over 15-19.
Well, the Indonesians have not taken a game off the English combination since their very first meeting, which was in March of 2014 at the Swiss Open. Well, they only need 1 more point to take it the full distance here today in Dubai. Brilliant. Super angle. They're actually still yet to attempt a low serve.
Yes, so what would happen if he just moved all the way to the back service line and stood there?
So it is 1 game all. 21-17, the response from Praveen Jordan and Debby Susanto after losing the opening game. 43 minutes into the match, and it's 1 game apiece.
Getting a little bit used to the drop game now, so it's drop, clip, smash, drop, clip, lots of variety, mixing it across where they are, just to keep them guessing. Whenever we do drop to him, you've got to really hair into the mid, which is going for the little chips just past Gabby. Okay, and then we're going to come out and break flying, all right? Really fast, I think, tempo up.
I think when she's at that, she hits a high one, and again, like I said, it's hard to relift. I think we just need to block it up. And then if people play that, we can just go again.
And if it's on you on that line, you can go back and just split again. It's about splitting definitely and getting forwards to deal with their no-lift game is really big.
Apa-apa kok?
Iya.
Mending fokus.
Mepet aja kayak tadi lo enak.
Apanya?
Yang penting
Gua mepet belakang lu ya.
kalau kayak lu tadi tuh, gua juga servis kalau dipanjangin doang.
Still lots of discussion, even though Vita Marissa, the coach, has departed, and most of that discussion and talk coming from Debby Susanto.
Final game.
Very interesting game coming up.
Yeah. And it's interesting as well what Peter Jeffrey was saying. He, from what I caught, was saying they're getting used to your drop shots now. So you've got to mix up the pace a little bit more and come out really fast for this deciding game.
Yeah, and also something about splitting them and perhaps playing them side to side. Or splitting the drop shots so there's someone in the side, someone in the middle. Fortunately, it's difficult to hear with all the cheering going on in the hall here.
Good rally. It's a very good rally. Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
2 love. Play.
I think it might also be the longest rally of the match. 33 shots.
Yeah.
3 love.
They have come out strong here in the third game, Chris and Gabby Adcock. I have a little feeling that it's an advantage playing this near side of the court here. In the second game, I thought that the Adcocks, they looked a little bit more uncertain on their lift, looked a little bit more cautious.
Service over. 1, 3.
I'll make that his third service error.
that was a big opportunity.
Yeah, and there was a big gap across court as well, wasn't there?
Yeah.
It's a couple of times Gabby's made Praveen Jordan wait on his serve.
Gabby's over 4-2.
That's a great return, so isn't it? Oh, she's hit it long.
Yeah. We've seen a couple of misses like that, both from Chris Adcock. We've seen them from Jan Jorgensen and so on. So I definitely think there's a drift along the court.
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. What a defensive shot.
Play.
Oh, yes. Good disguise on the drop shot. But he's still not really looking for that flick serve. I mean, he still seemed a little bit off balance as he played it. But
he's still waiting to kill the short one when it comes. But at least he's stopped smashing out of position. Now he's playing some drop shots. But, I mean, if you pick up on that, then Gabby stays at the net.
Gabby's over 7-3.
Yeah, this one, I think, trying to be a little too cute himself. Praveen Jordan. Quality net shot, forcing the short lift. Oh my goodness.
Gabby's over 4-8. Gabby's over 9-4.
They've been returning extremely well on Praveen Jordan's services, Chris and Gabby Adcock.
Well, Peter Jeffrey asked them to come out quickly. Fleet of foot right from the onset of the deciding game, and the defending champions have responded quite brilliantly. Done exactly that. a 7-point advantage as they change ends in this deciding game to last year's winners, Chris and Gabby Adcock.
They can't handle you. Yeah. Right? You're doing everything we said in the break. Yeah. Splitting, ready, hustle up, drive back at her after the flick. Yeah.
It's not a full drive, it's just like a poke on it to get it.
But take a side.
Like that.
Like
Yeah,
that.
one each. Keep going, right? Come out really fast again. Really dictate. So good up front there, yeah? Take her on.
Something about drive back at Debby Susanto.
Yeah, when they flick Debby Susanto, drive back to her again instead of trying something else. Because, I mean, when your female partner is flicked in the mixed, you will try to cover all 3 other corners.
Yeah.
So they'll put it back to her and have a good look at where Praveen Jordan is trying to come out and help his partner. And deserved appraisal to Gabby Adcock from Pete Jeffrey. He's played a great first part of the 3rd game here at the front court.
Ready? Come here. Take time.
Yeah. Told off for time wasting.
Yeah. I don't understand why the players have to come to the umpire. Can't they just tell it while they're standing there? It seems like unnecessary extra time.
Yeah.
Now look at the pre-shot routine Gabby Adcock is going through here before Chris is serving. It's not her own pre-shot routine. Quite an extensive one.
Jumping up and down the spot. Yeah, we go. Yeah, I'll do a few shadow shots. I'll just.
But it's working, Jill.
Yeah. No, don't
She's playing
criticise
brilliantly
anything
at the
that's
net.
working.
It's also great control from Chris Adcock that sets that win up.
Service over 6-14.
Well, in our previous match, women's doubles second semi-final, Chinese pair were 5-14 down at one stage and ended up winning it. Because I was just about to say to myself that the defending champions look very much in control, and then I thought, Jill, we've just seen a match where it didn't work out the way I thought it was going to work out.
Yeah, but they're playing much better now on this side than they did in the second game. And like Pete Jeffrey said, they're moving quicker, they're controlling the rallies, not being as defensive as they tried to be in the second game.
Praveen Jordan,
Exactly.
I think, has mentally gone now.
Yeah, and exactly as Pete Jeffrey said, play it back to Debby Susanto when flicking, and that means that Praveen Jordan has to keep guessing when is it that they actually try to turn it around.
No! 17-6.
Oh, that's nice. But surely too little to
It's
make from
over
an Indonesian
7-17.
perspective.
But I mean, the totally overall deciding factor in this match is the Indonesian pair, Praveen Jordan and Debby Susanto, their inability to be prepared for the flick serve from Gabby Adcock. That's what's been deciding this match. There's no doubt about it in my mind. Well played.
It's gone long.
It's over 87.
Yeah, there she is again. It's really exaggerated, isn't it? And I mean, she must be warmed up. Part of it must be.
It's a way of preparing, loosen up, and a little bit of nerves sometimes, perhaps, but it's just stuck. The way of doing it, it would make any golfer proud.
Can't afford to play anything loose at the net against Gabby Adcock.
What a good result it would be for them to re-enter the final of the Super Series.
Yeah, because they haven't been in a Super Series tournament final all year.
It's over 9-19.
There's only two pairs in the Super Series finals who hadn't been in a final this year in the mixed doubles discipline. Kazuno and Kurihara, the only other pair. That'd be a fantastic result for the English combination. It's gone wide, it's match point opportunities.
20, match point 9.
And they're through to the final once more. Last year's champions, Chris and Gabby Adcock, beat Praveen Jordan and Debby Susanto of Indonesia in 3 games. 21-19, 17-21, 21-9 in the deciding game. A match lasting an hour and 1 minute. But what a brilliant deciding game
Adcock
from the
21,
Adcocks.
17, 21, 21, 9. Thank you.
So the defending champions still on course to retain their title. And that's now 5-0 as far as their head-to-heads with Praveen Jordan and Debby Susanto is concerned. Despite dropping that second game to 17, they did look very, very impressive in the deciding game. 21-9 is decisive. An hour and 1 minute coming into the final once more. defending champions, Chris and Gabby Adcock, through to the final once more. Will they be playing against the three-time former champions, Fisher Nielsen and Pedersen? Or will it be the sensational young Chinese pair of Sheng Shiwei and Cheng Chin Chen? They were in 5 consecutive Super Series tournament finals earlier this year. Well, one more semi-final this afternoon session, and it's women's singles, and it's the new world #1 former champion here, Tai Su Ying, up against the winner of Group B. Group B was very tough group in the women's singles discipline, and it was Sun Yu, the tall athlete, who came through as winner of that group. Well, there is the former champion Tai Su Ying, won the title here 2 years ago, looking to reach a 3rd final at the Super Series finals, because she was beaten finalist 3 years ago. Her opponent is actually making her debut here at the Super Series finals. She's already been in 4 Super Series tournament finals this year. Can she make it 5? Well, the tension builds for the women's singles finalists. World #1 against Sun Yu.
This is the Dubai World Super Series Finals Women's Singles Semi-Final. Let's welcome the players. First out, the #1